What's happening, BC Spirits? BC Spirits Spirit Day number 226. And this one's something different, especially. Now, we did the Mainland Whisky triple sec a couple of days ago. Really gave them a ton of praise for their corn whiskey sort of focus. Today's one is their time machine. Now, let's talk about fast aging, speed aging, so on and so forth. Now, their time machine is utilizing a lot of technology and studies that have been done on vibrations, sounds, all these different things for aging. So a big one for is hot rooms is a big one. You throw it into a hot room, let the barrel sit in a very humid and hot room. Speed aging as if it was in Taiwan or India. Another one is putting them on vibrating panels, which is another one that comes from like Hilltown Spirits in New York, in the Hudson Valley. They used to say they used to play music, and so the music would vibrate the whiskey into the things. Now, all of it's very, very good and very, very scientific and awesome. So I'm very, very curious. I have not tasted this yet. It's the very first time I tasted it. Now, you know how much I love my corn whiskeys, my bourbons. So yeah, on the back of the bottle it says, the time machine uses wizardry to create whiskey for you. Younger than it seems, bold, balanced and smooth. Not aged in a barrel, but in an electric box. Wired with some time-altering devices. Shaking, glowing, pushing and humming. Aging whiskey faster than time itself. I'm very, very curious at this one because I do believe in some of these techniques and I don't believe in some of these techniques. And before I taste it, I'm going to tell you why. A few years ago, Linni Akavit out of Norway tried to replicate, because what they do is their Akavit gets put into barrels and then put onto a ship. That ship goes over the equator twice. That's what's called Linni. So it goes over the equator twice and goes back to Norway. And the story goes that the Vikings back in the day would take barrels of Akavit on their pillages and their trips, and then when they got back, whatever was left would be used for celebration. And they tried to replicate the movement of the boat, the heat, the sun, the cold, the wet, the wind, everything, and they couldn't do it. So that's always my benchmark for speed aging. But that being said, the guys at Mainland Whisky are very intuitive, and intuitive is wrong word. They like to change things up, and they do a good job of that. Okay, 88% alcohol. I feel like 88 is a reference to Back to the Future. You can comment below if I'm wrong on that one. On the nose, reductive, like almost bitumen tar in a great way. Tobacco. Huh. On the palate, raisins, that tobacco, that bitumen, that... I just like being proven wrong, especially on my own freaking show. But this is a delicious little number. A beautiful corn whiskey. Got some really great age and depth to this. What a fantastic little surprise on this one. Wow. If I blind tasted this, and I might use this in a blind tasting, so keep on that one. If I put this into a blind tasting, I don't think that anybody could tell that this is a young whiskey that's been fast aged at all. Complex palate. There is some reductiveness to it, which is where speed aging does play in. But there's some reductiveness into it, like that bitumen, that tar, that heavy tobacco, cigars. But then you get some bright, like, raisinette flavors and stuff like that. I'm going to pour myself a little bit more on this one because I'm really impressed with this one a lot, actually. A lot. The guys at Mainland have done a great job. Oh, a little wet concrete in there. Oh, man. Wow. The Mainland Whisky Time Machine. I think for the $25 or $30 that it is at a liquor store, get a bottle just to screw with your friends. Just to screw with your friends. Thanks as always for the support, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.